Okay, what is going on, guys? Welcome to a rather quick video. I just want to tell you guys something. I was just watching this video and I couldn't agree more on this one subject. And the subject was basically, it was this guy. I follow a lot of people just about Destiny. Ever since the game even was a little tiny spark, I was absolutely following everyone who was doing anything on it. And this one dude uploaded a video and he came across a subject. We're talking about Destiny, by the way. He came across a subject where he was saying that finally people are hyped for it just as much as they should be. And it's funny because he said everyone who was thinking about it past tense, like everyone who was following the game, you know, following news, following how it was building, everyone knew how awesome it was and how amazing it would be. But yeah, and finally it's coming full circle. Like people who didn't know anything about it are finally getting hyped and finally like, yes, this could be a game of the year, this could be amazing. And meanwhile, the people that were following it from the get-go were like, dude, we knew that ages ago. We knew that when it was just starting. Give me some. Also, that's a thing. That shit. Yeah, also got a green screen in the back there. Probably should be making use of it. Haven't been. Also, lighting, I'm not sure. Guys, tell me in the comments, is this good lighting? I don't know. It seems kind of over much, but also kind of seems right. I don't know. Also, I just woke up, so that's the thing. Got I got a funnel there. Don't ask. It's not for alcohol. I collect bottles and I put stuff in it. That sounds creepy and psychopathic, but it actually happens. So, yeah, guys, a quick little video. Just want to tell you guys about my excitement for that. Why not talk more about Destiny, actually? Yeah, let's make this a lengthier video. Sure, because there's always do great on YouTube. Anyways, yeah, guys, but about Destiny, things that I love in the beta, where one of the things I liked was, I heard, actually, let's talk about some of the complaints that I've heard that I've completely disagreed with. Like, for instance, in the beta, the PvP, the multiplayer aspect, people got really pissed off because they said that in this one level, which was like the open world kind of level where it's like Halo, where there's like, you know, there's banshees, except for in Destiny, there was like these hover bikes that could shoot shit. There was like this big tank looking thing. I heard a person say that this tank thing, this big kind of like, it was like it's like an alien tank looked like. But anyways, people were saying that whoever got into those and whoever did the most work on those won the game. I don't agree. Like they said, whoever got into that bike and killed the other one's bike first won, and I was just like, I don't believe that at all, because as soon as there's tons of things. But it's like about tactics, I think. Anyways, but there was tons of things to equal that out. So say if someone's on that big ass bike, as soon as the purple ammo was shown on the map, that's immediately what I'd go get, and I'd find the fucker who has that special tank weapon. By tank weapon, I mean the bike or the big ass vehicle, and I just shoot him, and that's it. It was in no way, shape, or form was that decided by the end game. So by you taking that death weapon did not matter in the end, at least in my games. I've never faced someone who, when I played, actually. That's what I do every single time. As soon as someone had that bike, I'd focus them. I'd make sure, like, I don't even care about flags. I don't care about anything. I'm killing that son of a bitch. And that's probably just me with pride. Like, if I get sniped in the side of the face when I'm playing the game, I'll immediately stop whatever I'm doing, get a sniper rifle out, and just aim at him and just shoot the shit out of him. Like, it's like revenge for me. It's like, you don't do that. You can't do that. But yeah, I might just be like a douche. I don't know. But yeah, that's one of the things that I thought I didn't agree with people. One of the things that I felt was going to be awesome is in Destiny there is, I'm not sure about this, but I think there's like Hunter, for instance. I think a Hunter has different levels. Like there's a subclass and then there's like a different type of class for the Hunter, because I've seen in the class that we were shown, we didn't get, there was no ability in that said class that made you teleport. And I've seen footage of the Hunter teleporting, so I know that that's a thing. So I'm not sure if like each class is going to have like their own different type of class, you know what I mean? Like there's this one has this class, but he can also have this one, but he can also have this one. This one may be focused on damage, this one may be focused on defense, this one may be focused on mobility and something else. I don't know, like it's different things like that I'm so interested in. And yeah, this turned into Destiny. Let's turn it into Let's Talk about Destiny, and not so much Let's Talk about gaming news, because there's no gaming news. Let's talk about games, it could be called. I have too many series as is, I don't need any more, so we're just gonna not do that. Let's talk, but it's gonna be called Let's Talk about Destiny, because fuck it. Anyways, yeah guys, I have got my pre-order code, so I will be playing the beta, and I'll be playing the shit out of it for you guys, but I'm not sure what I really want to do with Destiny, because I can do the smart way and make guides on it, make all that kind of stuff, but then if I do that, then I get less time to actually like play it. That's not true at all, actually. If I make guides on it, I can very much just play the shit out of it. If I do a playthrough on it, then I can't really play as much as I want to, because I could, but it's it's a whole thing. I might just, I don't know, because it's getting to the point now where I'm decent enough at commentating where I don't need to always have to edit the video, because that's usually the main reason why I edit the video is, say if I mess up on something, I can just play off the fact, like I'll be like, what's going on, guys? And I can just cut off that first attempt. Or I'll be like, anyways, guys, oh crap, I say that too much. Alright guys, I'll change that shit on the fly, but usually I'm getting to the point now where I can actually control it, I guess, and somewhat manage it. So I'm not sure if I need to add all those edits and cuts anymore. So if that was the case, if I could just open, like, throw random, not random, but just untouched footage, I could, like, make it rain with videos. Like, if I don't have quality as much as I usually do, I'd make sure you got fucking quantity like crazy. Yeah. Anyways, stop to talk about Destiny news, Destiny in itself. Not me and my channel. Anyways, also we hit 7,200 subscribers. Just really quick, awesome. Woo! Hi, new people. What's up? I don't know what I am. A douche, an idiot, something else. I don't know. You make your judgments. Let's stop. All right. So let me think about what else is awesome about Destiny. To me, at least. Well, everything's awesome. Let me just state that everything is awesome. I just want to find points that are interesting that I thought. Anyways, the one thing I really liked in Destiny, guys, is that I'm not sure if the skill trees work like this, but it looked like when the skill trees, the way they were set up is that, well, in the skill tree, it was like you have different columns. In each column, I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive on this, but I'm pretty sure you could pick one of those things from those columns, but you'd have to work downwards to get them. So, say, I don't know. For instance, jump. There was this one jump for the Warlock. Let's go. The Warlock had this one jump where it was like you hover. The next jump tier was like you hover longer distances. The next thing was you get more height, I think. Then the last one was a blink. And you can only pick one of those features. So I'm wondering if that's how it is for all of the rows. You know, like if you can only pick one special for Golden Gun. You can only pick one special for the whole Death Flash and stuff like that. Because each thing can get augmented and altered. So, yes. Tastes really bad. Really coffee taste. They didn't put a vanilla in it. It just tastes nasty. Almony. Oh guys, one of the things I loved about Destiny is that there was difficulty, but manageable difficulty by that. Like when I was dealing with the legendary, not legendary, when I went to the raid, and I went and did a legendary run, I did do it. I tried to upload it, but I couldn't because it was my footage got corrupted. Like one tiny frame got corrupted, and that fucked the whole video, so I couldn't render it out and add any of my transitions or anything like that. So I just said, screw it, let's not upload it, and I didn't. But yeah, I did do the legendary one, and I liked it because there were certain spots where, I'm not sure if it's just because it was the alpha, but there were certain spots where you could just mess with the game a little and you'd be safe. Like for instance, and also one of the things that I like to do in games, just because playing Borderlands, is I'm a jumper. Like I constantly, as soon as I hit the ground, I jump and I aim, shoot, jump midair, shoot midair, that kind of thing. Jump midair. Well, yeah, because you can double jump. Anyways, but yeah, I always do that. So in that thing in Destiny, the way that enemies' bullets are coded is when they shoot, it actually locks onto and kind of spirals somewhat in your direction, like it has some give to lock onto you. But if you jump immediately, you just keep bouncing, no bullets can hit you because they're not complete lock-on, so they'll just whiz by you. And especially with snipers, that's one of the things that you should always do is just jump, because as soon as they shoot, you just jump and the bullet will travel right under you. It's really awesome. But yeah, that's one of the things I kept doing, and that's one of the things how I got through legendary mode. It's I never stop jumping, and it always helped out my friends. Like a lot of people got downed, and I'd just be bouncing, like, and just start bouncing away. it just works wonders, I promise. Yeah. About my beta code, real quick, I lost it, I think. Unless I put it in the PlayStation code already, so it knows I have it. Or what? I don't know how you check that. I may have to buy it again. Also, Bungie said they were releasing what is it called? It's like the collector's edition kind of thing, except we haven't seen it yet. They just said they're going to announce it very soon, and the beta is approaching, and oh my god. Also, one thing, just personally with me, Destiny, it blew it out of the water for me, and how I know this is because even now, in like the first 4 days that I haven't played it, like after the beta alpha ended, I was super upset. I was super, not upset, just so much as like, I want to play it. Like, it was like I wasn't feeling anything, but I just wanted to play the game. Like, and I haven't felt that in a long time, where you're sitting there, you're kind of doing something, or maybe you're not doing anything, and you're just like, oh my god, I want to play it. Oh, that'd be perfect right now. Let's go do it. I had that feeling so many times, and it wasn't there to sate my urges, so god damn it. Yeah. Also, let's talk about some trailers. I'm not sure if any of you guys are hyped, or really following Destiny in terms of like trailers, people that cover news, etc. Anything Bungie says and decoded that shit and figured out what it means, etc. Bungie also has a mail sack, which I have people that go through that, and I just watch the video and they explain what they mean by that, which is awesome because yeah. Anyways, so one of the things that I've seen in trailers is I've seen the Thorn. Now, my biggest goal for Destiny, personally, is I want to build a character centered around melee. One of my most absolute, I want it so bad. Like, if it's not in the game, I'm going to be like, is I want melee weapons. Now, it doesn't seem so far-fetched because we've seen enemies hold melee weapons, so we know the coding's there. But I haven't seen, even in the alpha, there was no mention of like a actual melee weapon. Like we did see the Hunter's augment to his special. Not augment, it's his different special, which is like this crazy blade, which is awesome. But I was really jacked for making like a freaking alien fighter warrior with a samurai sword or some shit, you know, with like a big ass cool weapon with a big ass cool axe. I don't know, whatever melee weapon you're into, I'd be awesome to have that. And again, there's plenty of enemies that have a melee weapon. Like there's this big troll looking thing that you got to see in the alpha. It was like this alien thing, like this infected thing. I don't know what it's called. Hive. It was like a hive captain or something, or king, and he had like this big thing that you could whip around. But we didn't get to personally have that, and I really hope it's in the actual end game because, dude, I really want to make a berserker class, kind of like a knight, except a dark knight. I want to be wielding the thorn. I want to be playing as a hunter, wielding the thorn, and having a dark, demented, kind of twisted sword that looks like awesome. And I want to be able to spec into that sword to make me stronger with it, which is just melee, I guess, but still, man, I want that. So I really want melee weapons in the alpha. Also, I think it'd be fun for game modes. For instance, they could just put you in like a kind of like a gladiator ring, and that would be the only thing you could use, and it'd just be like fun little game modes that you could do, kind of like many of Halo's Griff Ball and stuff like that, you know, different kind of community made things. So yeah, I think it'd be cool just to do that. But yeah, that's one of the things I'm most looking forward to, most hoping for in the actual game or the betas, to see some sort of melee weapon. Anyways, yeah. Oh yeah, back to the Thorn. The Thorn looked amazing. It looks like the most demonic but awesome thing you could wield. It's like it's a pistol, right? So it already looks amazing. I'm a big fan of the pistols in the game. I felt like they were really good when I had them, but when I compared to like some of the other guns, like a pistol did the same amount of damage and the same amount of range. No, the assault rifle did more range and the same amount of damage as a revolver. So I was kind of like, what's the leanway? What makes me want to use this more than the other one? And they're like, in every way, the assault rifle was better because it had like a faster reloading thing. The pistol's reloading thing I always found was significantly slow. Like, it took way too much time to do that. And again, I felt like I was a better shot with the pistol, but again, I don't feel like there should be something to weigh in the pistol's favor. Like, why you play with pistols is there's a reason. Like, you know, maybe it's fast shooting. Like, you know, you could just fucking go apeshit cowboy and just murderize people with fast shooting. Maybe it's bullet speed. Maybe it's the fact that the bullet reaches the target immediately, although that pretty much happens with assault rifles too. Maybe it's the reloading. You could pop one out, pop one in, boom, boom. Because compared to everything else where it's take a magazine out, put the magazine in, pull the thing back, shoot, opposed to boom. It's like drop the thing, put one in, boom, shoot. But that's my hand, by the way. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So that's one of the things that I kind of didn't know, because I like the revolvers, but I haven't seen they had no like give. They had no like, oh, I'd rather choose that one because of said reason. It was like, I like the look of it. That's it. Maybe it gives more power to your the Hunter Super. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't find a really powerful one. That's probably my case. Again, I don't know. Yeah. What else is there? Now guys, I haven't played. Okay, when I was playing the alpha, I didn't play the Titan. Reason being, I'm not a tank class, but he did look cool. He looked like he had. I feel like he'd be the perfect character to play with if you're playing with friends. Like, if you could choose anyone to play by your side, you'd be like, dude, get your Titan, come in my game. Don't get the fucking Warlock. I appreciate it. It looks cool, but just I would prefer a tank, because I'm a kind of a skinny dude. Like, honestly, Hunter. Actually, I changed my mind on that. I like the Hunter. To me, again, the jumping thing, the way you're so fast and agile, completely wrecks the Warlock. And I've heard people. Let's talk about that. just getting off the subject, yeah, Titan I think would be awesome to have in your party, but personally I don't like playing a tank, so that's it. Anyways, one of the things I want to talk about is the way people rated each character. I disagreed with so much because I get that the Warlock is hella powerful because of his Mega Bomb, but only because, well, people were saying this he said he was like the domination of multiplayer, which I get was kind of true because we only got to play Capture, which if he's the best person for that and the Titan were like by far like the best person to actually play with, because 4 dudes could be huddling around a flag trying to neutralize it quick as can be, and some some Warlock could jump by and just be like, make it rain, and just death, and just kills all you, and you're like, okay. Same with a Titan. A Titan could jump by and just wreck you. So yeah, that was why I think he was overpowered in that aspect. But when playing him in multiplayer, when you would jump and drift to the left, like on your movement, I felt like enemies could easily shoot you, and my jumping technique didn't work at all because snipers, you're not moving quick enough for them to be like, oh, can't count for distance. They would shoot you and it immediately impact. So again, I didn't find it work. But yeah, the Warlock did seem cool. I love, if I'm not gonna play the Hunter, I will play the Warlock. The Titan, I just don't really. The Titan I actually felt really, he was really good actually. You didn't really get to see what he was, I think, supposed to be spec'd into. Like, I thought he was going to be a tank character. When he runs, he's going to have a shield, etc. I didn't really get to see that, but that's what I think he would be great at. And yeah, he did look cool though. But people were saying like the Warlock's the be-all end-all. Yeah, but anyways, guys, we're getting off topic. Basically, when I've heard the people were saying that the Warlock is like the be-all end-all. He's the best. Drop the bass. It's done. Drop the mic. It's done. I couldn't disagree with this more. I felt like the Hunter was just a tank among tanks. 3 shots, immediate death, murdered in multiplayer. On top of that, he had a knife that he could lunge towards you really quick and get you. He had his jumping thing was superior for dodging. Like the Warlock's thing was boom, boom, slowly drift to the right. Hunter was like boom, boom, you jump and it immediately has an effect of the impact and force and power will shift your character really fast, therefore making yourself a harder target, unlike the Warlock or the Hunter where you kind of just glide slightly to the left. So yeah, that's not true. The Titan actually has one that makes him like accelerate fast to that said thing. Anyways, yeah, I just felt like in the multiplayer, a Warlock just dominated with his knife. He also had like a throwing knife, so his melee really did well, because if any Titan, like if a Titan went up to hit you in the face with like his glowing fist of havoc, or whatever the hell it was called, I would just shoot him in the face with shotgun, because I already had that equipped anyway. Like if you want to get melee with someone, you just have a shot. Everyone has a shotgun out. I found that absolutely true. Everyone had a shotgun out almost all the time, so anyone tried to melee you, just boom in the face and they're dead. But yeah. But with the Hunter, you could shoot with a shotgun, keep a little bit of distance, whip your knife, get a headshot, boom, and then shoot with the shotgun, jump in for a knife, boom. Like, it's just such a really fluent way of playing, especially with a shotgun. And I just felt like the throwing knife was just that extra kick that you would need in a fight, like the extra upper hand that you would need. So yeah, and again, with if you just keep jumping and you remember to strafe and like, you know, keep your distance, very hard for this Titan, which is the slower class, to try to reach you with his fist of havoc. That's not true. No, his fist of havoc, I think, is the ground pound. I'm talking about his mega lightning fist. You guys know what I mean, but that's what I was talking about the entire time. His fist is Kamehameha blast, stomp, is gonna wreck your face regardless, because it's an AoE. Anyways, we're getting to too much nerd stuff. Long story short, guys, I'm absolutely in love with Destiny. I've been following it for ages. I cannot believe that the beta is so close. Yeah, it's so nice to see that people are on the hype train with me. Like, I had this buddy that I was constantly telling him so much stuff about it. He's like, I'm not really sure about it. And I'm like, dude, you don't even know how cool this game is. And yeah, I digress. I'm so happy to see people are hyped for it. Everyone, even in the comment section of the news videos I watch, people are so much more alive now. People are like so much more behind this game. Cannot wait. Some of the people that I like are up there in my like top favorite YouTubers are the same as me. Like, they want to play it more because they did play the beta, so they're like, oh man, I really feel like I miss it. Like, you know, I want to play it. That's exactly how I feel. I feel like I miss it. I want that. I just want to play it again, to say the least. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoy. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm looking at when I'm looking over here, it's my screen, just to make sure lighting doesn't fuck up, because I'm looking at the camera actual angle and stuff. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this quick video. I'm not sure if I'm going to edit it that severely. Maybe put music behind it. That's about it. I'm not sure if I put gameplay. I'm sorry. I'm a piece of shit. Apologies. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed as always. And more. Bye, guys. Okay, what is going on, guys? Coming at you real quick here. The reason why, by the way, I was so like, oh, I'm so warm is because I did mention that I was really hot in the video, but I kind of let that out because it was just bitching and no one likes to hear that. Anyways, guys, so expect part 2. I'm going to make another kind of rant, specifically talking about how I think the Hunter is good because I want to defend my class, and that by no means in that video am I going to shit on your class. I'm just going to say why I think the Hunter is good, and etc. And all around talk about more Destiny because I have to. It's a way of coping with not having it. It's that. So, anyways, guys, hope you enjoy as always, and later, guys. Leaving it on a death. That's a great way to end it. Anyways, bye, guys.